I was watching a discussion between Alex O'Connor, also known as Cosmic Skeptic, and another guy. They brought up that classic so-called deep question. Can God create a stone so heavy that he can't lift it? Now they did what so many people do. They first entertained it as if it's a valid question, and then gave the classic philosopher's answer. Well, God can do everything, but only everything that is logically possible. They say God can't make a square circle, or God can't make 2 plus 2 are 5, so obviously he can't make a stone too heavy for himself to lift. Case closed, right? Wrong. Let's stop for a second and think. They're all playing a game within the human box, the box of logic, the box of human limitations. Who made logic? Who made the so-called laws of impossibility? Who made nature? According to them, God did. They claim God created the universe ex nihilo, out of nothing. But then they suddenly want to put him in handcuffs and say, "Sorry, God, you can't break logic." Excuse me? You mean the same God who made the entire universe from nothing can't handle a self-contradictory stone? If God is truly omnipotent, truly all-powerful, then logic is his tool, not his boss. He can create a stone too heavy for him to lift, and at the same time lift it. He can make it heavy and not heavy simultaneously. Because impossibility is a law that exists only for us. The real arrogance here is thinking human logic defines God's playground. That's like an ant telling us what streets we're allowed to cross. The real answer is brutally simple. Yes, God can make such a stone. Yes, he can lift it anyway. And yes, it all makes sense to him. Humans say, that's illogical. God says, I invented logic, I can bend it however I want. So when you hear people like Alex O'Connor, or even so-called religious philosophers say, God can't do the logically impossible, they're not defending God. They're limiting him to a cheap philosophical box. They all spoke bullshit. But now, I'm telling you, if you really want to talk about a God that is beyond, then you have to let go of your human logic. Otherwise, don't pretend you're talking about an infinite being. You're talking about a superhero with restrictions. In